When it comes to eating, especially new things, what do you like to think about? When I try new foods, there are a few things I like to keep in mind. The first is a saying, "Don't yuck my yum." What do you think that means?
You shouldn't say like, "Ew, that's disgusting" or something. Or you shouldn't say yuck.
If you don't like a food that somebody else made, you shouldn't say that it's like bad or disgusting so you don't hurt their feelings.
If somebody else likes something, then don't disrespect what they like.
For me, it's a way to be respectful to the food and to the people around me. Different words can make people feel different ways, and words like yuck or gross can make people feel bad or sad about themselves and the food they're eating. Instead, I like to use words that can just describe taste, like sweet or sour, salty or bitter or spicy. When it's finally time to try the food, I like to use all of my senses, because when it comes to tasting, we actually use more than our mouths and our tongues. We use all of our senses. Can you name all of the different senses?
My 5 senses are smell, touch, hearing,
Tasting and sight.
The first sense I like to use is my vision. I like to use my eyes to make some observations. What does it look like? What color is it? Is there more than one color? Does it have spots? What size is it?
I see a dark magenta on the bottom, a more lighter yellowy pink.
What I think it looks like is a peach that hasn't fully grown yet.
Yeah, it looks like peach. I see a little bit of wrinkles and green.
Like my grandma. I see orange freckles.
I see like roots of something, like a desert bush. Kind of like a rooty coral that's brown for some reason. A little bit of like dark, like really dark blue, and then the stems just normal field green. I see the little broccoli stems kind of look like flower buds, which they are actually. I can see this one is growing a flower.
A flower.
After I look at it, the next sense I like to use is my sense of touch. I like to use my clean hands and feel it. What does it feel like? Is it hard or soft? Smooth, bumpy, or furry? What does it feel like?
Feels fuzzy, like a mini peach. It feels squishy and
squishy
leathery.
mushy.
Yeah.
Squishy mushy.
I actually feel like a tiny bit of bump, like kind of bumpy actually. It feels very like a light, soft tickle prickly.
I think it kind of feels like grass that would normally be in a swamp.
Yeah, swamp grass. A brand new tire on the inside, and on the outside it feels like leather.
On the outside, it kind of feels bumpy, and on the inside, it feels really bumpy too. But when you pull the peas out, it feels smooth.
To me, on the outside, it feels really bumpy and freckly, and on the inside, it feels really smooth and squishy. Like smooth rocks.
Smooth and making me hungry to eat it. Smooth and bumpy.
Then it goes up to here, which is the actual broccoli part, the flower part, the part that only kids eat. They don't eat the stems. I eat the stems. I love the stems. I love the whole part. And then I feel kind of like a loose, bumpy kind of.
After touching it, I like to use my nose to smell it. What does it smell like? Does it smell sweet, sour, spicy, earthy? Maybe it doesn't smell like much at all, and that's okay.
Tree.
It smells very much like a peach, but also a bit of tangerine and apple. Kind of like a gardeny smell. I smell like soil or something. I smell bell peppers.
Yeah, same. I smell bell peppers.
It smells kind of like some type of citrusy fruit.
This smells like a very, very sour orange, but only the rind. It smells very spicy, cinnamony, sour, and also smells like a bit of kombucha.
It smells kind of like some type of like minty green. Like salady mint.
It smells pretty good and I want it on my burrito. Flowers.
I smell earthy greens and also flowers.
Finally, it's time to taste it. But before I do that, I like to close my eyes so I can focus not only on the taste, but also the sound. See if you can listen as you take that first bite. Is there a crunch? Can you hear juice coming out?
Crunchy. Like, kind of like a juicy squeeze a little bit.
I hear more of a small crunch, yet also more of a juicy.
And as I chew, I finally taste. What does it taste like? Is it sweet, salty, bitter, sour, spicy? Is it crunchy, juicy, or dry?
I taste the peach.
This is really sweet.
I actually taste a little bit of sour.
It's mildly spicy, like an earthy spicy.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is really sour. Very, very sour.
It kind of tastes like some type of like salad or something.
Very, very tart spicy. Like I just ate a bucket of cinnamon powder.
No, it tastes like flowers.
Sweet, just a tad of bitter, and yes, earthy.
It tastes earthy, like dirt.
The stem tastes kind of sweet, like an earthy sweet, and then this kind of tastes like a really low bitter but sweet.
Wow, we tasted a lot of different foods today, and it's important to keep an open mind when we do that. Remember, it's okay if you don't like something, but it's important to be respectful and to use respectful words as well. Also, our taste buds are constantly changing. Did you know that you get a new set of taste buds every 2 weeks? So even if you don't like something right now, you might like it in 2 weeks. So it's important to try things more than once. The next time you're ready to eat something, see if you can remember to use your eyes, your touch, your smell, your hearing, and your taste so you can get the whole experience.